is Mr. Brandon.
Of course I know.
I'm the primary school principal, and my job today is to teach you a mini lesson. And I spent a lot of time getting ready for the mini lesson, so I hope I do a good job. And you'll notice that there's some cuts on this. I have a 3-year-old son. His name is Noah. And he tried to help me do this by using scissors. And then I told Noah, stop that. You're not helping. And then he did one of these, like. And then he looked at me and he changed the subject. He's 3 years old and he knew that he had made a big mistake. So if I make a big mistake, it's okay. If you make a big mistake, it's okay. Help us. All right, so this is your reading workshop mini lesson. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right. Here we go. Okay, so grade 2. One of the things that I know is that if we read right here, good readers use strategies to solve tricky words. And a strategy could be to try it many ways and to ask yourself, what does it sound like? What does it look like? And does it make sense? And so let's go back here. Good readers use strategies to solve tricky words. I know that you, as a class, have been reading Amelia Bedelia books. And Amelia Bedelia is fantastic because she makes mistakes.
A lot.
Yeah.
And she's not very bright.
And sometimes the mistakes that she makes are pretty silly. And I have been reading Amelia Bedelia books, but there are sometimes some words in there that are tricky. So I'm going to read just a little bit of Amelia Bedelia. So we're going to use our
Senses?
We're going to use our ears, right? So we're going to use this strategy right here. Does it sound right? We play the tornadoes today, said Jimmy. And Donnie has the measles.
No.
Okay, we're going to stop right there. Measles to me is a tricky word. Why don't you turn and talk to your partner and talk about what are measles?
I think it's kind of rough. Maybe a I think it's kind of rough.
Thank you. You know what? Measles is a tricky word because not only do we not know what it means, or we might have an idea of what it means, but sometimes actually saying the word correctly can be a bit hard. So I need to show you how you spell measles. Okay, so again, good readers use strategies to solve tricky words. And our strategy today is we're going to try to say the words in many different ways. So there's the word measles, M-E-A-S-L-E-S, measles. E and A says E, measles.
And sometimes it says.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it says.
Sometimes it says. Yeah.
This word is great. So sometimes it says E, sometimes it says A. So we're going to use the strategy of listening with our ears. Is this measles?
No.
Well, we have to try it in many ways. Is it measles or is it measles?
Measles.
Okay. Let's try with the word great. Is it greet?
No.
Is it great?
Yes.
Okay, so here again in another Amelia Bedelia book is, we've been trying for years to get her to visit, said Mrs. Rogers. But oh, there's that word, there's great. Okay, I have to try it in many ways. But greet Aunt Mira, I'm going to try it again. But great Aunt Mira.
Correct.
Okay, so that strategy, we used our ears. We can also look and see if it's spelled correctly. Because sometimes we know that the words look correct because they're spelled correctly. So I'm going to look. Yeah, and I'm going to look here again. Looks right to me. And then, do I think it's correct? You know, in my brain, when I read it, do I think it's correct? Yeah. Yeah, that looks good to me. Let's try one more. O and U can go ow, that's right. And so and ow. And I've got that right here. There's another right down here. It says, I'll fix everything. What should I do first? Or what shall I do first? It's not shall?
No.
What strategy did you use? Turn and talk. What strategy did you use? Did you hear it? Did you use the strategy of listen? What did it sound like? What strategy did you use? So if you already know the words, then you looked at it and you knew it was right. Good job, Lisa.
Break it down.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. I heard on your second turn and talk that it sounded right. I heard that strategy. I heard one student say, but I already knew this, so I didn't use a strategy. Oh, but wait a minute. Does it make sense? I think that's the strategy that you use because you already knew it. It already made sense for you. Good job. Okay. So, I've got actually 4 words for you right here because it's your turn to practice. So there's, okay. You've got these words right here, and you'll notice they've got these vowel teams right here. This one's kind of hard. So, just a second. I'm glad you know that word. This one, maybe? If you get stuck, you could look up here because we know what the OUs sound like and we know what the EAs sound like. So a quick review, EA can say E, or it can say A, and OU can say or ow. Okay, last time to turn and talk. Now listen carefully. You're going to do these words, and you're going to think of a strategy that you use, and you're going to tell this strategy to your partner. Did you listen? Did you look? Or did you go, I already know it because it makes sense?
I already know. In a foodie sense.
Awesome. Thank you. I heard everything from, well, it sounds all right. So I heard that strategy. I heard people say, no, I already know it. I know these words. Good job. And I also heard people say, well, it looks right because I already know how to spell the word. So, good job. Thank you for sharing with your partners. And today, as you go and read, remember that you can use for tricky words, that good readers use strategies to solve tricky words, and our strategies can be, you can try it in many ways. You can do the sounds of E or A, or ow, and you can see if it sounds right, if it looks right, or if it makes sense because you already know it. So thank you so very much. You are the best second grade class in all of Egypt. The best second grade class in all of Egypt.
When you're not so nice. Thank you. Because Natasha sometimes even takes more than 5 marbles out. What does she?
You know what? No marbles
Let's not
out
reveal
right
the
now.
secrets. What Natasha does. I take out marbles. We have a jar filling up with marbles.
So, second grade, could you please look at Miss Natasha with your eyes like this? She's gonna let you know what to do next.